Hello, it's Ricardo, and as sure as there is death and taxes on the run-up to Odyssey, there's another Odyssey Q&A, this time on weapons. Well, we all know the drill by now. Frontier Developments releases some Q&A sessions. I go through them and discuss it. So this time it's all about weapons. That's what the Dev Q&A is all about. So we've said, right the way at the bottom, look at this. Greetings, Commanders. We're back again this week with more answers for you on Elite Dangerous Odyssey. This week we're taking a look at your questions regarding on-foot weaponry. Okay. Does that insinuate there may be vehicle weaponry? But they're saying on-foot weaponry. Let's not look too much into it. Weapons. Will anti-vehicle weapons be available? They say all weapons can be used against ships. However, some are far more effective, such as explosive weapons like rocket launchers and grenades. So we know there are grenades and rocket launchers in the game. Cool. And they mentioned ships. What about SRVs? Okay, next up. Will players be equipped with a weapon immediately upon launch? Just as you will always have a sidewinder available as a ship, all players will have a sidearm to help them in combat. Does this insinuate then that to get the more swankier, more robust weapons, there's going to be, purchasing to be made? We can assume this anyway, because we've seen people in shops from the screenshots, all that sort of thing. So that's going to be a given. But you're going to get a basic pistol, the weapon equivalent of a sidewinder. Fair enough. Will there be melee weapons? Players will be able to attack with melee when close, but there are no specific melee weapons. So what? Pistol whip people. But people with the rifle. There's no bat'leth like off Star Trek, or big sword, or, fashion daggers. That's a shame. Anyway, what kinds of explosives are there? Only grenades and rocket launchers are planned for launch. So, that's their way of saying, well, grenades, rocket launchers, you're going to get them straight off the bat. And if any of us has some smart ideas, they'll listen to the community and then put them out. What about mines? Trip mines? All that sort of stuff. Remote detonation mines. Hey, this is the thought. Will the aiming reticule always remain on screen? That's a good question. The reticule is used to interact with objects as well as for combat, so will always be on screen. Firing from the hip will still use the same reticule for general direction, but will be less accurate. Firing from the hip. Gunslinging. Let's hope. Okay. Which weapons will allow you to look down the sights? All weapons will have this function. However, different scopes are available for each through engineering. So, the engineering of weaponry. We've always said, is this going to be a thing? Obviously now it is. And what are you going to need to engineer a weapon? Anyway, whatever. At least it's going to be in the game. This is good stuff. Could players throw grenades at ships? Should be and expect to deal significant damage if it is unshielded. Yes, and we look forward to watching it happen. So, okay. What about throwing grenades at SRVs? Okay, what types of weapons will there be? There's a wide variety of weapons, from pistols, rifles, SMGs to shotguns and rocket launchers and grenades. More details will be revealed on these later. So here's the thing, later, I'll come on to this in a minute. I just received another email from Frontier Developments, and here it is. It is the Elite Dangerous Cosmetics Spring Sale. And they go on about saying how it's spring, and off select items there's 25% off. And to welcome the new Xbox Game Pass community, spend more money with us. But the interesting word here is spring. Now, given the Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha and testing and whatever it's going to be was meant to be available early spring. Can we expect something really soon? Interesting stuff. Okay, next up. Will players be able to upgrade their weapons with attachments? You can choose from several attachments for your weapons. However, a modified weapon cannot be reverted, so think carefully. Okay, so... Alright then. Why can't you take it off? Okay, you can own multiple copies of a weapon for different situations, but only carry a limited number of them at a time, depending on your suit type. So there is an encumbrance element to this as well. It's not going to be like Doom, where you've got like 20 different weapons and what have you. So fair enough. I prefer that. Can you drop ammo grenades for your friends? Yes, other players can pick up and use your dropped items. And it says, keep an eye out for more Elite Dangerous Odyssey information in the future. 07, Commanders. Well, quite a few things we've learnt there. Only a short one this week. So, you know, anti-vehicle weapons, all weapons can be used. Will players be equipped with a weapon upon immediate launch? Yes, you'll always have like a pistol. Will there be a melee weapons? No, but you can pistol whip people and butt people with them. What are explosives, grenades and rocket launchers? You know, I mean, it's standard stuff. Aiming reticule always on the screen. Use of selecting things around the first person mode. Every weapon has the option to look down the sights, and you can throw grenades at ships. Pistols, rifles, SMGs, shotguns, rocket launchers, and grenades. More details on these later. When later? Let me discuss this. According to Frontier, it is spring. So where's my Odyssey? It's early spring. You've got 2 weeks. Really, it's early. Will players be able to upgrade their weapons with attachments? Yes, you can, but you can't revert them back to standard. And you can drop ammo and grenades for your friends. So, quite informative, has to be said this time. Yeah. Quite a nice little update. Snappy, quick. Anyway, I've been Ricardo. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And look out for the Elite Dangerous streams Saturday and Sunday. And also my standard video on a Monday. Stay safe and see you soon.